Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new around here, my name is Carrie. If you've been here before, OGs and homies, what is going on today? We are doing a Leo reading today, guys, so we'll get into the daily jazz in a minute. It was interesting, I just sat down and I just started channeling some stuff straight off the bat, so we'll get into that in a second. I just want to work out what are we using today. Do we want to go there? Leo, there could be something, some sort of decision here in regards to somebody. Do you want to go there? Okay. Bottom of the deck over here, we've got obsession. So it's interesting, that obsession is sitting at the bottom of this deck here as I pull it out. I haven't pulled these cards out for quite some time, Leo. Again, you know, haven't wanted to touch into certain energies, but sitting here, there's definitely a message for somebody in regards to an energy from the past. Okay, so somebody could, I was about to say, somebody could be hopping up and making themselves known, right? We've got conversation here, communication here. So again, somebody could be wanting to have some sort of communication here with you. This could be an air sign. Or there could be something to do with an air sign, getting communication via the airways. Could be significant union here. So it could be something to do with a reconciliation, coming back, second chance. Somebody wanting to rebuild something here, Leo, when it comes to the past. Again, we don't really want to be entertaining this, or Leo, you maybe don't want to entertain this, but you might, yeah, again, there's definitely some sort of communication here, somebody that's wanting to reach out. We've got a big fat no. So Leo, I don't know if you need to be saying no to somebody, or you're going to be saying no to somebody. Let's get into the daily jazz, and I'll give you what came through just before I started the live stream. DR, my darling, how are you? I've got to finish reading that message that you sent me. Sunny, how are you, beautiful? All right, Leo, let's get into today's daily jazz where I'm at. It's Tuesday, the 28th of July, 2026. That breaks down to 171, the number 9. That's tied to Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. Again, remembering Jupiter is in our sign right now, Leo. Tuesday is Mars energy, Aries, the sun in Leo, moon's in Capricorn. We've got our full moon that is happening on the 30th. Well, for me, it's on the 30th. So again, you might want to make use of the energy. Now, it's interesting for somebody here, yeah, signs, right? Spiritual contract, songs, telepathic, dreams of them. With Guardian here, Leo, I was literally just about to say somebody needs to be working on their protection and their whatever rituals, whatever stuff that you do around the full moon. We've got commitment, they'll be back. So the song that came through, or what was coming through before I sat down to start doing your read, Leo, was Nina Simone's I Put a Spell on You. Okay, so that song was released in 1965, breaks down to the number 21, also connected to 12, number 30, number 3, right? Base number 3. So I then got obviously Gemini. Then I saw the Lovers card, right? So let go. So you've let go of an individual. There is something here to do about at a distance as well. So again, I don't know if this person's at a distance from you, or again, you've distanced yourself from this person. Something about you've let go, right? So I don't know, again, this person could be feeling humiliated. This person could be keeping up some sort of appearances here. This person could be doing, as I said that, yeah, I've just split the deck here, sneaky with commitment under there. So again, I don't know if somebody's trying to do some sort of, you know, moon magic, whatever the fuck these people are into. Again, somebody could be thinking, or you know, I just want to say thinking, right? I'm not even getting that this is twin flame energy. Somebody could be thinking that they're a twin flame, Leo, that there's some sort of match here, something of that nature. Okay, so Nina Simone is a Pisces, right? So somebody can have Pisces in their chart, or again, just that Piscean energy. Somebody's definitely doing something here when it comes to the moon, all right? So somebody could be trying to do some sort of moon magic, something of that nature. How much more do we want to get into whatever this message is, Spirit? Closed off, yeah. So you're closed off, or you need to stay closed off to whoever this energy is. Leo, again, with gift here, somebody's definitely thinking about you, okay? some sort of facade here. This person in the past could have something to do with, again, emotions out of control. This person could be aggressive, something of that nature. This person can get angry quite easily, okay? There's some sort of front that this person's putting on, okay? There's regrets here. Definitely something to do with Pisces energy, or again, something about that sneaky kind of energy. This person could also be very, very jealous and envious when it comes to whatever you're doing, Leo, or what you've got going on around you, okay? So, again, strong water energy in somebody's chart here that's coming through with that. Okay, it's going to have something to do with the workplace as well for some of you guys. Okay, guarded. Yeah, you're guarded towards this person. So, Leo, I'm going to say stay guarded towards this person. Again, the energy, the intentions don't feel good. Okay, and for some of you guys, you've closed that chapter. There's a new chapter that is waiting just around the corner for some of you guys. Okay, so again, some of your choices, Leo, are starting to look really, really good on you, or they're about to start looking really good on you in the sense that you're about to start seeing, yes, so to speak, the repercussions, right, of your choices. Okay, so again, depending on whether your choices have been good or bad. All right, so I split the deck here, and I did give this deck a good shuffle before we started, right? We've got the Ace of Swords, the Devil in reverse. So again, lots of good energy that's coming in here, Leo. You've released a lot of, again, negative ties, okay, toxic things here. Some of you guys have gone through some pretty harsh, heavy endings here as well, and you've been working towards, again, very, very much working towards stabilizing, balancing yourself out, chasing your goals, your dreams. Okay, for those of you guys that haven't, that are able to identify, you know, what you're meant to do. It's just about systematically getting it done, Leo. All right, let's have a look, Leo. What's happening? I just, yeah, Spirit, give it another good shuffle, right? So something could need moving around, Leo. There could be something that you're moving. Some of you guys could be moving. There could be something to do with packing. I'm getting Tetris right now, so I know somebody could be playing Tetris, or again, this is where you're trying to fit certain things in to make sure that everything is in the right position as well, Leo. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so again, you're looking at your options, right? What you're investing in, how everything's fitting together. 7-7 energy over here. So again, you could be seeing a lot of 7s at the moment, Leo. Okay. So again, getting clear on a lot of this has got to do with home, family. Okay, your foundation here, right? Guys, excuse my nails. My nails are atrocious at the moment. I need to take some time to put some time into self-care, I think, this week, if I can, but I'm sure you guys don't care about that. 4 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. I've got the Empress over here, Strength card lying under the Empress. So again, you know, somebody's definitely being bold here, or has been quite bold in the actions and choices that they've made here. A lot of courage to move towards something when it comes to your career, your finances, your legacy, right? What this is, what it, blah, 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 blah. If retrograde could seriously not have such an impact on me, right? That would be lovely. That would be lovely. All right. What else we got going on here for my Leos? What's happening with Leos? Justice, baby. So again, things are starting to balance out. Some of you guys could be getting some sort of justice here. Some of you guys could be receiving some sort of money in the justice system if you've been waiting on something. 10 of Pentacles, the justice. So again, if this was in regards to family matters, things like that, okay, eventually those scales are going to start balancing out here for you guys. Leo, there's some sort of information here that could be coming through in regards to that. Okay, so seeing that, yeah, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. So definitely some sort of money, or again, stability that's coming towards you guys, or things just balancing out. Okay, let's have a look. What else have we got going on? There's definitely some energy around you. Leo seems to be interesting. You guys could be also noticing on your different social platforms that you've got different people reaching out to you from the past on different platforms. This could be in the form of, you know, people wanting to follow your IG, things like that, right? People wanting to see where you're at, what's going on in your life. Okay, so again, Leo, like at this time, baby, you are living, you're living rent-free in a lot of people's heads here. So I don't know, people could be getting a bit of a different perspective on you right now, especially if there's things that you're doing differently in your life that people haven't seen before. Okay, 3 of Wands, there's definitely some sort of expansion here that people are witnessing. Okay, people could see you as being very emotionally grounded right now. The 8 of Wands, taking a lot of again, there's a lot of movement here. Okay, people wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate here. This could be also people like you know, just remembering, Leo, the way that you used to nurture, right? The way that you used to love, the way that you used to always give to situations, okay? So, again, with the Hermit in reverse, there could be people that are popping out of the woodworks on you left, right, and center at the moment, okay? Wanting to, again, come out from the cold and heal situations here with the Three of Swords in the reverse, right? So, Leo, again, up to you how you want to handle these situations, right? Use discernment when it comes to these energies, who you let in, who you keep out. I feel, Leo, you know, people have some sort of expectations on how you're going to handle certain situations. The thing is that they don't know Leo, right? They don't know what Leo is about right now or where you guys are at. So again, there's a lot of people that could be quite surprised by either you responding and communicating or by you not communicating at all, okay? So again, take what resonates. But again, remember, use your discernment, Leo, when it comes to these individuals with, again, who you're letting in, who you're letting out. Remember, some of these people only want to come back in because they're seeing that you're doing better, okay? As I said, that Ten of Swords in the reverse. They're seeing that you're recovering from situations here, okay? So again, with strength coming out over here on this side on the split, you know, again, moving forward quite courageously, right? You're creating something here. And again, you're not letting anything stop you. So again, Knight of Cups. So there could be some people here that with the star underneath that want to come through and make some sort of offers here and have some sort of healing, have some sort of wish fulfillment here. But Leo, again, you know, remember these energies, right? So again, these were energies, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Devil in the upright, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, you know, we don't want to go back to energies where people aren't putting in the work, people are lazy, people are creating delays through their own toxic behaviors. You guys have let go of all of that, okay? You've moved on from all of that energy. All right. What does Leo need to be focused on at the moment? What should Leo be focused on at the moment, Spirit? Oh, Spirit said pick up these four. Maybe let's get another fresh deck, shall we? Let's move over here. Let's have a look. What does Leo need to be focused on right now in their world? Hello, my beautifuls. Thank you guys all for being here. Retrograde is still doing a lot of weird retrograding stuff. Numbers are all over the shop. So, I don't know. Things could feel like maybe they're a little bit all over the shop, Leo. But, again, things are... I'm going to say for a lot of you guys, like, you're able to maintain balance even through, you know, chaotic periods at the moment. Maybe you weren't able to do that in the past, but it's like you've got a much better ability to handle more than you used to, right? So again, staying quite practical, quite grounded here at the moment. King of Cups. So it could be something to do with a relationship here as well. Like for some of you guys, this could be your energy, Leo. Again, somebody else's, right? Some of you guys could be meeting somebody who's quite stable, who's quite practical, quite responsible. Okay, Magician, right? So this is something that you guys are manifesting here. Okay, focus on what you're trying to bring in at the moment, not what you don't want, Leo, right? So again, you know, very powerful time at the moment. So again, this is about what you're passionate about. Okay, go towards and focus on what you're trying to be successful at this time. For some of you guys, it is love. Okay, especially if you've stabilized all other areas of your life and this is the last area of life that you're wanting to have some sort of movement in, okay? I feel like you guys are going to be bringing that in quite quickly here. What does Leo need to be focused on here? Okay, Leo, be careful when it comes to the boundaries that you've built, the walls that you've built, how guarded you've become because of insecurities, okay? So for some of you guys, in order to have success in these connections that you're wanting to move forward into, okay, you really need to look at where you're overly guarded here because of insecurities and fears from the past, okay? So again, you know, take some time to have a look at where you're at when it comes to things like that. You know, and again, start to explore, be open to exploration here, meeting different people to, again, you know, uncover this new side of you, all right? Because there are going to be, like I said, things that you need to work through where you may potentially hesitate on certain opportunities or things coming through for you because of your insecurities, okay? So listen to your gut here, your intuition here. Okay, when it comes to certain situations, okay, there are going to be things where, prior heartbreaks, prior, disappointments and things like that are going to come up in your mind, okay, and they could actually have the potential for you to act on them, okay. So again, make sure that your heart is open here with that Ace of Cups in order to receive this blessing, all right. So again, there is going to be some sort of sudden shift here for some of you guys when it comes to your love life here with the Tower, okay. Huge changes when it comes to love for a lot of you guys, all right. So but again, you don't have to commit to anything, but again, there is going to be forward momentum here, okay. So somebody's definitely going to be moving into something here, a connection of some sort, all right. It's again something that you're manifesting, but you could still be, like I said, blocking it because of insecurities, all right. So just toy around with your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts, right, and see if you can find that trigger point, okay. It's definitely going to be Six of Cups, something from that past, right, something you've already experienced, okay, where again you've still got some sort of emotional imbalance here, and I say that because Temperance is sitting right under the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some sort of emotional imbalance here, which is again creating a lack of confidence in the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, which again is the reason why some of you guys are having delays when it comes to love. I understand that you guys might be feeling frustrated here, okay. It could also be shattering your confidence a little bit, Leo, right? But again, just remember, there's always going to be a reason or something that you can find to work with that's going to help you remove that blockage and move beyond this point of where you're currently at, okay? So it's about being really clear with yourself, okay? Being honest, right? Cutting through the emotional bullshit here to see things a lot more clearly, all right? All right, let's get some oracle cards. See what else. Spirit said, roll the dice, right? Roll the dice. Take a chance here, Leo, okay? So for some of you guys, you're going to really need to take a chance when it comes to certain situations. This could be love, this could be career, opportunities, whatever it is, right? Again, Leo, remember with this being your your season, and also having Jupiter right there with the sun right in your sign, this is the best month to utilize that energy, okay, to get things kick-started here. Ooh, okay. We've got Taurus and the Moon. We've got Taurus and the Moon, the 5th house. So, I don't know, there could be something here where there's somebody feeling a little bit possessive here. Somebody's emotions could be getting a little bit out of hand when it comes to some sort of romantic situation, Leo. For those of you guys that are in a new romantic cycle, okay, so there could be, again, somebody here from the past that's being quite possessive. I've just seen the dice is now just flipped over to Neptune, okay? So somebody could still be hiding their feelings in regards to a past situation. This could be connected to somebody that you're connected to as well, right? Again, take what resonates, but there's something here to do with romance, children, Taurus energy, moon emotions, right? Something of that sort of nature. Somebody could also have a Taurus moon placement. There could be, again, some sort of romantic cycle that is coming in. For some of you guys as well, there could be, I've just been picking up a lot as well for those of you guys that are in commitments, in connections, Leo. For those of you guys that have been wanting, right? For some of you guys, you're going to especially the next 5 months, right? Some of you guys, you might be finding out within the next 5 months that you're pregnant. You could be planning pregnancies, things of that kind of nature, or again, just birthing new things into being, right, over the next 5 months. So, all right, what else? Spirit said, roll again. Let's roll again. Yeah, when it comes to your career path, Leo, Capricorn, the 2nd house, North Node energy. Some of you guys as well, it's time to really look at what your North Node challenges are, okay? Especially when it comes to your foundations, right? What you're building, your stability. Some of you guys, it's time to really push yourself out of your comfort zone here when it comes to your career, public image, legacy, right? Get really disciplined here when it comes to your finances, okay? Some of you guys need to be careful when it comes to overspending as well, okay? What else do we need to see here for my Leos? Gonna be seeing a lot of 8s coming up as well. Venus energy, right? So yeah, we've definitely got attracting something here. You're attracting something in here. Now, this could be, again, relationships, love, right? Something of that nature, but you're definitely bringing something in here. There's going to be some sort of communication that's coming in here. We've got Venus, the third, communication with Pisces. So again, there could be some sort of, you could be intuitively picking up on some sort of communication coming in from somewhere, someone. This could also be telepathic communication that you're having with somebody in regards to connection, okay? Could also be a very, very healing connection coming in for somebody here. A lot of communication, though. Lots of communication energy, lots of attraction, right? Leo, again, like, if you got it, baby, flaunt it, right? 44 on my screen. So whatever's happening right now, you could be seeing a lot of 4s as well, Leos. A lot of 2s, a lot of 4s, a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s. Some of you guys could be seeing 1001, a lot of 1010, 1212. 13s, 1313 in particular. For my Leos. Leo, there you are. Oof, baby, there is. There's definitely some sort of changes here, or with Pluto coming out, again, definitely some sort of transformation or evolution here when it comes to partnerships during Leo season. Okay, so again, there could be, for those of you guys that are in some sort of connection, partnerships could be deepening, or there could be, again, some sort of contracts or coming together. Again, just sudden changes or sudden transformations here, or things evolving, right, within your relationships, your partnerships, long-term. Commitment, something wanted to roll off the table. Okay, Uranus wants to roll off the table, right? Talk about rebellion right there. Okay. So again, lots of changes, right? Again, we've got the 7th house coming out, Sagittarius. So, you know, you could be feeling quite optimistic about some sort of changes that's happening within your connections, Leo, right? So that could be, again, some sort of playful, adventurous, or you could be having some sort of adventure here when it comes to your relationships. So again, wherever you are on the timelines, Leo, right? Again, a few messages for the different groups of you. With number 11 coming out, so for some of you guys, you could be having... what you bring it in here? Oh, there could be some sort of again challenges here for some of you guys. There could be some sort of challenges here when it comes to friendship groups. Some of you guys could be choosing to break away here with Aquarius energy. We got Saturn coming out with the 11th. So again, like, there could be some changes here. You could be again, a bit more independent, right, or taking some time away from certain situations or connections here in order to get something done here as well, Leo. So some of you guys might be pulling back maybe from socializing or social engagements here to focus on what it is that you babies need to do, all right, which is fucking amazing. Leos, what do you guys want to know? Let me know in the chat what you guys would like me to go through, if there is anything that you feel like you need to know at this time that we haven't already touched on. Leo, lots of gold energy again, like very abundant time, right? Whether this be that you're receiving gifts and things like that for your birthday, or again, there's just a lot of energy circulating you right now. Like I said in the beginning, you could be having a lot of people kind of pop up on your socials and things like that, trying to connect with you again. Like I said, use discernment, right, when it comes to these energies. Some people just want to nosy in your business, right? What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Amber? But yeah, some people just want to nosy into your business and know what's going on. Seeing 1055, again, lots of endings. There's people that you've had lots of endings with on a new cycle, right? Leo's on a new cycle now. So, oh, I was dead on. About what, baby girl? Oh, good. Good. I told you you would. I told you you didn't need to be stressed about that. It was just a process, baby. It was just a process, right? Everything's just a process sometimes, you know? She's in shock, though. All right, Leos, if you've got any questions that you guys want to throw in for the Leo Collective, this isn't a personal to you situation, but if you think there's any situations that our Leo Collective might be going through that you guys would like me to read on, please feel free to pop that in the chat. Let's get a little shuffle of these and see what comes out for Leo. Well, I look forward to hearing about that. I look forward to hearing about that. Okay, interesting. Do I really want to go there, Spirit? Who's this about? What's this about? What's this? This is some filthy ass, some filthy ass energy out here. Someone's under pressure. Someone's been doing something over and over, right? So somebody's been doing something on repeat. Okay, a lot of 3 energy coming out here. We've got authority, number 3. We've got pressure, 21. 20, repeat. Disclosure, 44, number 8. There's some sort of karma here or something that's happening, right? So, I don't know, suspicion, right? There's, somebody could be, I don't know why I was getting with authority here and suspicion. Somebody could be under investigation here with disclosure, right? So, I don't know, there's some sort of information here. Okay, somebody's been doing something over and over. You could be a suspect of somebody that's been doing something over and over. I don't really know. There's some fuck-ass energy here. Somebody could be losing a contract, losing some sort of finances here. Yeah, somebody's going to have to walk away from something, right? Something they've been doing. Something they've been doing. What have they been doing? What's been going on? What is this? Spirit's like, you probably don't want to know, Carrie. I probably don't, right? I probably don't. Somebody needs to know this, though. There's going to be somebody that needs this message. What's this about, Spirit? Yeah, definitely some sort of information here. Something to do. I don't know. Somebody's being watched here. Somebody's under a lot of pressure here. Justice system, last judgment. I'm telling you, there's something funny's going on here, right? There's something funny going on here. Page of Swords, there's some sort of information, right? That, again, with disclosure, there's some sort of information here that's going to be coming out, right? About somebody who's been quite burdened or carrying quite a heavy fucking load. Mercury retrograde, please, just go shadow somewhere else. All right. Justice and the last judgment. So again, somebody's under some sort of judgment here, or there's going to be some sort of decision here that's made in a legal sense, right? In regards to somebody here that's been doing something over and over and over. This person's under a lot of pressure, right? Motherfucker's going to drop the pressure, right? King of Swords, right? Yeah, fucking King of Swords about to drop pressure on fucking somebody. Who's this person? Who's this person for Leo? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody that's done something quite impulsive here, taking some sort of impulsive action. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, could be a Taurus energy for some of you guys. Could be something that you're married to for some of you guys. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody here, yeah, this is somebody that you've potentially had children with. Okay, with the King of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Wands in the reverse. This person's not having any success here. All right, massive tower moment. This person's about to lose everything, right? Lose control. They've already lost control here. But there's definitely some sort of decision that's being handed down to somebody here, right? Again, there's a lot of pressure. This motherfucker's about to drop the pressure on whoever that person is, right? Whoever that individual is in your life. Okay, somebody that's tried to control the situation, control you, control the narrative, control the way something unfolded, control your ability to have some sort of success as well. Okay, it's going to be somebody that tried to create delays in your success by creating emotional imbalances for you as well. This could be somebody that's tried to go against you by doing things in an unorthodox manner, by doing things impulsively, okay, or just to have, what, the upper fucking hand. Now this person has nothing, right? Whoever this individual is, right? Again, something's about to be handed to them. It's probably their ass, right? About to have your ass handed to you. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's about to have their motherfucking ass handed to them for some sort of illusions and bullshit that they've been creating out there when it comes to you, Leo, or a situation that you've been connected to, right? So this is going to make you feel happy, right? You're going to be happy to hear about this news. Again, I feel like somebody here has definitely been investigated or being looked into, or something's being looked at here. Whatever the situation is, there's been a lot of delays in it, which has been making you feel very, very frustrated, very angry. You could be feeling like, when's this justice fucking coming? I was wondering when this individual might come out here. Again, there's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of hidden things here. Okay. But, yeah, somebody's about to be stopped when it comes to these plans. Again, this is going to make you quite happy. We've got King of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse. So again, lots of secrets here, but something's coming out here with disclosure. With that number 8 being there, again, there's a lot of karma tied to whatever this is. Okay, lots of karma tied to whatever that is. 8 of Pentacles. So I don't know, again, somebody's doing something wrong, or something's going about something the wrong way when it comes to money. Okay. Money, 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 money. Alright, Leo. Anything else that you guys need me to read on? Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to jump off the stream. And I'm going to go about my business. That's what I'm going to do. 12-12 on the count over there. So again, 12-12 energy could be showing up strongly for you guys. Okay. Again, a lot of you guys are about to have some sort of new beginning here that offers partnership, stability, balance, right? Things of that nature. So again, Leo, around this full moon, right, make sure you guys are cleansing, right, protecting yourselves, okay? So I said that, High Priestess, make sure you're protecting yourselves here, okay? There could be people that are trying to do things to slow down your progress, your growth. Should you reach out? Well, okay, Leo, let's ask like this. If Leo's got a person that they're wondering, should they reach out to? What's your answer? Leave this person out in the cold, right? Leave this person wherever they are, okay? So if we're going to ask questions, babies, let's ask them for Leo Collective, right? We'll answer them all in one go for you guys energetically like that. Ooh. Someone wants to know if the person on their mind, can they trust the person on their mind? Well, I don't know. If you're asking about them, probably not. Probably not. Well, I'd say no. Maybe not the right person, baby. 5 of Pentacles, that's a 9 of Cups in the reverse. No, I wouldn't reach out to that one. What's that about, Spirit, for Leo? Yeah, Leo, again, like, some of you guys need to really, like, start getting out, right? Getting out and about and start making some sort of moves here when it comes to, again, the seeds that you've planted, right? Or the seeds that you're trying to plant, okay? Plant the seeds and then keep moving, right? And start moving on something, okay? Some of you guys are still not taking action, right, when it comes to something, okay? Still holding back. Why are Leos, the Leos that are still holding back, what is holding them back? Why are they holding back? Don't have a can't do attitude, Leo. Have a can do attitude, right? You need a can do attitude. For some of you guys, you feel like you don't have the skills. Okay, or you feel like you might be lacking the skills in order to go after something. There's a solution for that. There's a solution for that, right? Go learn what you need to learn, right? That's what it is, right? If there's something that you don't know or you feel like you don't have the skills for, okay, time to educate yourself. Time to get the knowledge, right? Time to get the clarity that you need in order to move forward. Yeah. Again, some of you guys definitely need to go back to some sort of learning, right, education here, or get a higher degree when it comes to something. All right. So it's not that you can't. It's just that you don't have what you need right now. Okay. But you can easily get what you need in order to have those skills, right? So yeah, again, invest in what's going to actually get you closer towards the goals that you're trying to achieve, Leo, right? What else do Leos need to see? Anything else for Leos? Spirit. Let's get you guys an oracle card from my deck, and then we're going to close out this message. And like I said, I'm going to go about my business today. I've got lots to do. And all I want to do today is nothing, right? You know, you love that when you got lots to do, but you just want to do nothing. All right. Where is it for Leos? Let's have a little look-see, babies. Alrighty. I need to separate that. Alright, Leo. Let's get you... let's get you 3, actually. There we go. Okay, one more, Spirit. Two more for Leo, but oh, yeah, two just came out straight away like that. Okay, Leo, release yourself from any self-imposed prisons here, right? So again, any limitations that you've set in regards to your path or the direction that you could be going in, right? Again, that's going to those mindsets, right? Telling yourself you can't is the reason why the path isn't open for you, okay? But you need to start, again, taking some sort of action towards what it is that you're trying to achieve here. If you want to have that, right? Whatever that is for you, Leo, again, it's going to be different for all of you. So again, like, no longer creating that, I can't do this. You can, okay? It's just, you need to pick the path, all right? So any delays that are showing up right now, Leo, you know, it's time to look at, are you actually the reason why you're delayed, right? Again, courage, right? It's going to take courage. But this is going to be quite an empowering change for some of you guys if you choose to go down the hard road, right? Or the road that is less traveled, right? And there's a reason why it's less traveled, because it's not easy, okay? But it is rewarding, okay? And you will feel empowered. And it's, again, leading by example, Leo, and that's what you guys are. You guys are leaders. So, you know, again, leading through your own authenticity is going to be key here as well, okay? Just showing other people it's okay for them to be them, right? By you being you, it gives other people, and that's the thing, Leo, you do it without realizing it, but every time you allow yourself to just be who you are, and not worry about people's judgments, people's whatever's opinions, right? It gives other people around you permission, okay, to be themselves. It gives them the confidence to be them, right? And this is why it's so important for you guys as leaders, right, to show up, okay, in the same way that you want that world reflected at you. What you want for others, right? Allow that for yourself. 1, 2, 2 on my screen, and number 5. Again, you know, make those changes, okay? And then again, giving others permission to make those changes for themselves, all right? So again, you know, experiences, Spirit can keep pulling here. Your experiences are helping you to expand if you allow them to help you to expand, Leo, by recognizing what they're trying to help you in, right? Again, some of you guys are failing to recognize where rejection is protection. I know, cliche, right? But it's fucking truth, right? Or where certain things are happening because you're trying to micromanage some sort of situations here when really you should just be letting go and going with the flow of something, okay? For a lot of you guys as well, you're seeing it showing up in your world in different ways where you're being pushed out of certain things, right, beyond your control. That's because Spirit are trying to show you, right, that certain things in your life, you're not meant to be there, right? So again, if you're feeling pushed out of certain areas, recognize that there's another path for you. There's another direction Spirit are trying to get you to go, okay? So again, you know, try to be more objective when you're looking at these things, Leo, so that you can actually make progress, right? It's about getting real with yourself. You don't have to say it to the whole room, okay? You don't have to tell the whole room where you still need to heal, you still need to grow, you still need to whatever, but you need to be real with yourself first and foremost if you're actually going to have that growth, right? It's not about anyone else, but if you can't be real with yourself, then you've got problems, right? You've got bigger problems than you even know about. Leo, on that note, I fucking love you guys. Again, lots of good things coming in for those of you guys that have been pushing really, really hard. Okay, you are going to start to see how those things, those choices from the past, the recent past, have actually are actually starting to shape this new reality, this new future that you guys are building. So, you know, get excited. Make sure, again, you're celebrating those wins as well, Leo, but staying disciplined as well at the same time, right? Remember what got you here, Leo. That's what's going to keep you maintained, and it's what's going to keep maintaining the stability that you guys have been creating for yourselves, all right? 11:11 on my clock as we close out this message. We're just talking about stability, the number 4. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys over on the other side of the world have an amazing rest. If you're my side of the world, have a great day. Look after yourself. Stay cleansed, stay blessed, and be good, Leo. Love you guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.